We are at day 28 of the 30 days, 30 prospects feature. We're wrapping this thing up. We got 3 more days until the 2023 NFL draft. Guys, let's jump into this.
Have they ever seen another like me living giant type step in your house and put my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that I'm going in.
Showtime. Hey, it's your boy, Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders. Hey, we are day 28 of the 30 days, 30 prospects feature. We're wrapping this thing up. We're getting geared up and ready for the 2023 NFL draft. But before that, we're jumping into day 28 where we're covering interior offensive lineman Juice Scruggs from Penn State. Guys, this is an offensive lineman who has done a lot for himself this year in the 2022 season to up his draft stock. He struggled a little bit in 2021 at the guard position where he gave up 2 sacks and a bunch of hurries. But this year he tightened that up. He was moved over to the center position and he only gave up 1 sack in stiff competition. You know how the Big Ten is. Every game is a battle at the interior line, and he withstood all that and he made things happen. Guys, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about what he brings to the table before we jump into the mini film breakdown. And when I say mini, it's going to be really small. We're going to cover him against Michigan in the 2 years he played against Michigan. We're going to cover that because that was like the cream of the crop. So I want to show you what he brought to the table against stiff competition. He's quick off the ball, guys. He can, he brings a powerful punch. He has great balance. He doesn't get knocked over. He's very versatile. He can play the guard and center position with polishing. He can get a lot better than where he is. He's kind of a jack of all trades, which is kind of a weakness, right? You kind of want him to be a specialist at something, whether it's pass rushing or it's or not pass rushing. It's run blocking or even pass blocking. He does both of those things decently, but he doesn't do either thing very well. Now that's the problem, right? You want him to be a specialist at something. But the good thing is he knows how to do both things decently. Now, going into the NFL, especially if he comes to the Raiders, he gets under Carmen Bracillo. He can get specialized in one of these things or even sharpen both of them and be that great guard or center that we need. And especially because Andre James, there's questions behind what he brings to the table. So it could be that this might be a replacement type of situation down the line. I'm not saying this year, but maybe next year or a couple years from now, if we do draft Scruggs, he might be that guy that can jump in and replace an Andre James or even jump in a guard in an injury type of situation. Guys, before I jump into this mini film breakdown, I need for you guys to like the thumb, hit the sub, and share it with your folks. Big Mike Raider. We're almost at 700 subscribers. We have about 14 left to get to that 700 mark. We are also on the road to 1K, and I can't do without you guys spreading the word, telling your folks, and lighting the thumb, getting that algorithm, making that thing pop, guys. Guys, I appreciate all the support. But, guys, let's jump into this film breakdown. It's a mini breakdown. I'm not going to hold you guys for too long in this one. I usually get long-winded. I'm trying not to do that this time. So here we go. First play right here. We got Scruggs. We're looking at number 70 at center right now. This is versus Michigan. He went against Mozzie Smith in this game quite a bit. In this case, he has nobody lined up in front of him except for a linebacker, and you'll see kind of a play recognition. And just to put it out here like a precursor, right? The center position is the quarterback of the offensive line. In fact, you might even argue and say that the center position is more important than the quarterback position because you have to know as a center everybody's assignment. You have to get everybody lined up. You got to get everybody in the right place at the right time. You got to know what you're looking at, defensive recognition. You got to communicate. This is what you're looking at from a center. That's what you need from a center. So, guys, let's jump into the play. Let's see who we're looking at. Juice Scruggs, right in the middle, number 70, right here. Good back pedal, good footwork, really light on his feet. He already has his hand out to initiate contact. He saw that there was a blitz at from the linebacker. I mean, not a blitz. He was showing blitz, but then he went out in coverage, and now he's there just kind of helping out. Now, what I do like about this is that right there, he immediately sees that there's a stunt, and he's going to help out his number 72, his right tackle, just in case things go wrong, right? And he went over there to help him out. Good footwork, and he was there to initiate contact and help his buddy out right there. That's what you want to see from a center. Good versatility, good footwork, good vision, and he showed that right there. It's just a small little tidbit right there, right? So here's another one. He's also at center, and he's going against Mazi Smith in this situation. Let's see. There you go, number 70. Holding that block against, I don't think it's Mazi Smith in this situation, but he is going against a defensive tackle who's probably going to be, let's just be honest, a NFL prospect at some point, if not now, right? I don't think that's Mazi Smith, but if it is, you already know what Mazi Smith brings to the table. Number 70 has pretty much a good pass blocking. He has good leverage. He has good positioning. And then number 14, because of number 70's block right there, he's allowing him to, yep, it was Mazi Smith, guys. He's allowing him to kind of go and scramble right there. You would like to see him kind of hold that block a little bit longer, and you see that is going to be a trend for Juice Scruggs. He's great at contact, initial contact, but he stops his feet sometimes, and he loses that engaging. He doesn't hold that engagement on a defender. So that's kind of like his downfall right there. But let's see what happens, right? You see the quarterback running down, and boom, there you go. You love to see it, man. It's from a defender. At least I love to see it. So next play anyway. You got number 70 right here. He's Juice Scruggs right here, still at center. He's going against a one technique. And here we go. Let's check it out. Goes across his body. He kind of pushes that one technique who goes across his body to number 77. Here, you take this. And that's the good part, right? Because he recognizes blitz coming in from number 6. So that's good. So good footwork, engages. That's perfect, right? But here's the bad part. He doesn't keep his feet moving. He doesn't stay engaged. And look what happens. He allows the sack. Now, if he can just hold on just for maybe a couple more seconds. Now, I know that quarterback, you can't really blame Scruggs too much from that. The quarterback held on to the ball for too long. And this quarterback has a tendency of holding on to the ball for too long from what I've seen in film. But you still want to see Juice Scruggs still kind of hold that block on number 6, move his feet, keep his feet moving, get him out of the play. Don't allow him to come and recover and make that play, guys. So this is a good and bad from him. He recognized the blitz. He had good footwork initially, but he didn't hold on to the block. He didn't keep engagement. All right, there we go. So now we have him at number 70, Scruggs at guard. And eventually in this game, he had to be moved over to center because number 73, the center, was getting cooked. Not going to lie to you. So here's the thing, and you can see number 73. He's looking like he's getting crushed like a building right here. Number 73 for Penn State. He's in a bad position. Scruggs was helping him out because he recognizes that number 90. I think that's Ojabo. He went against man, you name it. David Ojabo, Mazi Smith, Aiden Hutchinson. Those are the front line for Michigan this year in 2021, and this is who he went against. So you see Scruggs helping out 73. He pushes over to the side. He recognizes number 90 is going to be coming in as well. So he's pushing over to the side, and he's going to take his assignment. Now the problem is that 73 was getting toasted, and Scruggs, really couldn't do much to help him out. But the quarterback scrambled and made things happen. So good for him, good for the quarterback. And I like the fact that Juice Scruggs helped out his center and made him look a lot better and kind of bailed him out in a way, right? So last play, this is not a full play, but this is one thing I want to show you. This is something that needs to be fixed with Juice Scruggs, guys. He needs to be This needs to be coached, and this needs to be drilled in him on a daily basis. Hey, we need you to engage and keep moving your feet. You got good feet, but you got to keep moving them. And you got to bring a pop when you do initiate contact. Here we go. This is a bubble screen, and you have the guard and tackle coming out and pulling and initiating contact and making contact with the defenders. And you see that Juice Scruggs makes perfect contact. Here we go. He makes perfect contact. You got Scruggs right here. He's right here. Boom. Makes a seal. Now, what you like to see from him is move your damn feet, keep driving, and then number 5 can take off. And this is what ends up happening. There you go. Number 25 sheds off of him. Come on, man. Scruggs, you got to keep moving your feet. You got to keep driving on him, because that's a touchdown, guys, or at least a big gain. What ends up happening is this guy ends up making the tackle. If Scruggs could actually make that play, he's to the house. But you guys see that he has the building blocks to make things happen, to get to that point. And if he just finishes the play, he's perfect. He's good to go. He's that close, guys. He's that close. And I think at 174 or 204 or 214 overall, late 5th, early 6th, if we pick him up, I like it. That'll be a solid move. You guys let me know what you think about Juice Scruggs. This is a guy that a lot of people aren't really familiar with. This is a late round gym type of guy that I would like to see the Raiders pick up. You guys let me know what you think about him. Now, with that, tomorrow, we're at day 29. We are wrapping this thing up. We're going to be at 2 days from the NFL draft, and then we're going to be wrapping up this thing, 30 days, 30 prospects. Guys, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you. Now, with that, I'm your boy, Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders. Hey, and you guys have a good one. Peace out.
Have they ever seen another like me? Living giant type, step in your house and put my head on your ceiling. Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it so